नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, मागच्या भागामध्ये आपण बेसिक केमिस्ट्रीचा दुसरा चॅप्टर मेटल करोजन इट्स प्रिव्हेन्शन अँड इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री हा चॅप्टर सुरू केला होता. त्यामध्ये आपण बघितलं होतं करोजनची डेफिनेशन, टाइप्स ऑफ करोजन, ॲटमॉस्फेरिक करोजन अँड इमर्स करोजन, मेकॅनिझम ऑफ ॲटमॉस्फेरिक करोजन अँड इमर्स करोजन, त्यानंतर पिटिंग करोजन, क्रिव्हिस करोजन, वॉटरलाईन करोजन, हे वेगवेगळ्या टाईपचे करोजन बघितले होते. आता आजचा टॉपिक आहे फॅक्टर्स अफेक्टिंग रेट ऑफ करोजन. त्याच्यामध्ये पहिलं आहे ॲटमॉस्फेरिक करोजन विच इज ऑल्सो नोन ॲज ड्राय करोजन. विच आर द फॅक्टर्स दॅट अफेक्ट ॲटमॉस्फेरिक करोजन? दिस आर द इम्प्युरिटीज, मॉइश्चर अँड टेम्परेचर. Then second type of corrosion is immerse corrosion which is also known as electrochemical corrosion or wet corrosion. The factors that affect electrochemical corrosion, these are the position of metal in electrochemical series, first factor. Then second factor is pH value, third is purity of metal, fourth is solubility of corrosion product, then nature of oxide film, then next factor is physical difference of metallic surface, and last one is differential aeration. आता हे फॅक्टर्स आपण डिटेलमध्ये बघूया. Atmospheric corrosion, first factor impurities. Air in the industrial town contain traces of carbon dioxide, H2S and sulfur dioxide gases along with traces of vapors of HCl, H2SO4. In presence of such acidic impurities, corrosion becomes faster. That means atmospheric corrosion increases with increase in impurities. Then second factor is moisture. The rate of corrosion increases in presence of highly humid atmosphere. Moisture dissolves the atmospheric gases and reaction becomes faster. Hence, water is act as a conducting medium and it promotes corrosion. Therefore, atmospheric corrosion increases in presence of moisture. Third factor is temperature. With increase in temperature, the rate of reaction increases, hence rate of corrosion also increases. Then second type of corrosion is immerse corrosion which is also known as electrochemical corrosion. First factor that affect the immerse corrosion is position of metal in electrochemical series. In the series, noble metals are at the bottom whereas alkali metals are at the top. Metals having negative electrode potential have great tendency to go in solution as positive metallic ions, hence they get corroded. The metals having positive electrode potential have less tendency to get corroded. Then second factor is pH value. When pH value of any electrolyte is lower, that is acidic, the corrosion is increased. Acids are more corrosive to metals than neutral or alkaline solutions. Third factor that affect immerse corrosion is purity of metal. The impurities in metal act as anode and get corroded to produce small depressions on the surface of base metal. Corrosion resistance of metal can be improved by increasing its purity. Fourth factor is solubility of corrosion product. The corrosion film may be soluble or insoluble. If it is soluble, it get easily removed, thus leaving free surface of metal for exposure. This increases corrosion. Then fifth factor is nature of oxide film. If the film is non-porous, then it resists further corrosion. But if it is porous, then the corrosion continues until total destruction of metal. Next factor is physical difference of metallic surface. Uneven surface enhances corrosion rate. In such cases, troughs becomes anodes and crest becomes cathode. For example, in case of riveted joints. Last factor that affect immerse corrosion is differential aeration. This occurs when one part of metal is exposed to different air concentration. Then poor oxygenated part is anodic to remaining part of metal and it get corroded. These are the factors that affect corrosion. Now next one is protection of metal. Protection of metal is done by these different ways. First one is modification of environment. Modification of environment There are four methods to modify the environment to prevent the corrosion. First is deaeration, then deactivation, dehumidification, and fourth is controlling external conditions. Then second way to protect the metal is modification of properties of metal. It is done by two different ways, purification of metal and alloy formation. Then third way is electrochemical protection. It is done by impressed current cathodic protection and sacrificial anodic protection. Then fourth one is metal coating. In metal coating, one method is hot dipping. Hot dipping, it is again divided into two types, galvanizing, that is coating with zinc, and tinning, that is coating with tin. Let us see one by one protection of metal. First, that is modification of environment. The corrosive nature of environment can be reduced by removal of harmful constituent or by addition of specific substances. First is deaeration. It is done by removing oxygen by adjustment of temperature in aqueous environment. Second is deactivation. Dissolved oxygen can be removed by adding sodium sulfite in aqueous solution. Then dehumidification. In this method, moisture content is reduced by adding alumina or silica gel, which absorb moisture and protect the metal. Then fourth way of modification of environment is controlling external conditions. Metal should be protected from alternate wetting and drying by adding quinoline, organic amines, cyanides, etc. Then second way of protection of metal is modification of properties of metal. It is done by two different ways, that is purification of metal and alloy formation. Purification of metal, if impurities of less active metals are present, then impurities becomes cathodic and metal becomes anodic and it get corroded. Pure metal resist corrosion. Second is alloy formation. Alloy of metal must be prepared to stop corrosion. Alloy of iron containing carbon, silica, nickel, chromium gives very good resistance to corrosion. It is called as stainless steel. It is not corroded even in moist air. Then third way is electrochemical protection. It is done by two different ways, impressed current cathodic protection and sacrificial anodic protection. First one is impressed current cathodic protection. In this method, an impressed current is applied in opposite direction to nullify the corrosion current and convert the corroding metal from anode to cathode, and thus it is protected. Impressed current is derived from battery with insoluble anode like graphite, steel, iron, etc. A sufficient current is applied to insoluble anode like graphite, steel, iron. Then it is connected to metal structure to be protected. Applications of impressed current cathodic protection is to protect buried water and gas pipelines, buried cables, hot water tanks, then to protect condenser, transmission line towers, etc. Then second way of electrochemical protection is sacrificial anodic protection. In this protection method, the metallic structure to be protected is connected by wire to more anodic metal. Hence, all corrosion is concentrated at this more active metal. The more active metal itself gets corroded slowly. The parent metallic structure, which behaves as cathodic, is get protected. The more active metal which is used is known as sacrificial anode. It get replaced with when it get corroded. For example, magnesium, zinc, aluminum and their alloys. Application of sacrificial anodic protection is buried pipelines, underground cables, marine structures, etc. Fourth way of protection of metal is metal coating. Metal coating, it is done by hot dipping. This method is based on the fact that the melting point of protective metal should be lower than the melting point of base metal. The coating of metal having low melting point like zinc, melting point is 419 degrees Celsius, and tin melting point is 232 degrees Celsius is made by the method hot dipping. Now first method is galvanizing. It is the process of covering iron or steel sheet with thin coat of zinc to prevent it from rusting. See the diagram. The process, in this process, the steel article to be galvanized, it is first cleaned with dilute H2SO4 to remove impurities and oxide level. Then it is dipped in a bath of zinc ammonium chloride solution and allowed to dry. The sheet is then dipped in another bath containing molten zinc at the temperature 425 to 460. The surface of bath is kept covered with a flux of ammonium chloride to prevent oxide formation. When the sheet is taken out, it is passed through a pair of hot rollers to make the coating uniform, and finally it is annealed with a temperature 650 and then slowly cool. Applications of galvanizing, it is used for protecting iron exposed to atmospheric temperature, and in case of roofing sheets, fencing wires, pipes, tubes, etc. Galvanized ware cannot be used for preparing or storing foodstuffs because zinc dissolved to for poisonous product which poison the food content. Then second is tinning. The process of covering iron sheet with thin coat of tin to prevent it from corrosion. Tin is a low melting point metal. Its melting point is 232 degrees Celsius. Hence, it is less electropositive than iron. The sheet of steel to be tin is first cleaned by dilute H2SO4 to remove oxide film and impurities. Then it is dipped in a bath containing molten flux of zinc chloride, which help the molten metal to get stick to the metal sheet. Then it is dipped in another bath containing molten tin, and finally dipped in a suitable vegetable oil like palm oil to protect the surface against oxidation. Then it is passed through hot rollers to remove the excess of metal to get uniform sheet. Applications of tinning: for manufacturing of various types of cans for storing foodstuffs, biscuit cans, kitchen utensils, oil and ghee containers, kerosene container, medicines, etc. Copper wires to be insulated with rubber is first tinned to protect it from sulfur attack of rubber. Then tin copper sheets are used for cooking utensils. These are the different methods for protection of metal from corrosion.